Good. It's only been like 45 minutes.
Already? Wow.
Yeah.
I'm very on time and non-procrastinative. I
Procrastinative isn't a word.
It is now.
Well, I procrastinated a lot as well.
Procrastinated it. Um, yeah. To answer what you were asking or talking about, I'm trying to think about what would be the weirdest ASMR of.
Um, Foot in Jello ASMR.
Nah, that would be way too normal.
Okay, no, you're right. That's probably like one of the main ASMR like categories. What was I thinking?
Yeah,
Um,
Jill's
okay.
is people's thing.
Oh, you know what would be great? Like ASMR of like really exotic animals.
Those like big blue emu looking birds,
Yeah.
the
Or like
cassowaries.
crocodile ASMR. So
Ooh.
I saw a video last night of someone like running around like a little like pond with like crocodiles surrounding it. And he was just like running through with a shovel like to chase them into the water for one reason or another. And the ones that wouldn't run in, he'd bonk on the head to make them run in.
Well, people are either totally scared or not at all.
Yeah, I don't think it was just him being a dick to crocodiles. Like I'm sure there was some reason or another, but yeah, you could tell some of the crocodiles like knew the
New.
guy with the shovel was coming, and like, oh, we got to get out of the way before he bonks us. We've been bonked before.
uh, I'm thinking maybe it's like in his yard or something, and he's just not wanting them nearby while his kids play outside or something.
Get off my lawn! The kids want to play.
I don't want them to hang out with you guys. Y'all are nasty. I'm
Gotta
surprised.
take my spider for a walk because we live in Australia.
Ooh, ew! Like spiders that are bigger than dogs.
No, yeah, there are some big fucking spiders. Maybe not like as big as like a big dog, but what is
Definitely
the
more
biggest?
than a chihuahua for sure.
Big, yeah, Goliath bird eater, length of 13 centimeters.
Oh my god. People
For
think they're
context, I
safe.
think I think that actually is longer than my small dog.
I'm pretty sure it is. You know, uh, they're not spiders, but those coconut crabs are kind of huge too. They're cuter though. I'm not afraid of those.
Oh, no, no, never mind. 13 centimeters is only 5 inches.
Only 5 inches? 5 inches a lot?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not just only having 5 inches.
You wouldn't.
Anything above three is more than enough for a spider.
Oh, I thought you were gonna rhyme this and say for me.
No,
Ooh.
no, I need something bigger.
Oh, oh,
Yeah, when it comes to spiders.
you need bigger spiders?
Yeah. Why? Why? What else are we talking about?
No, no, why would you need a big spider is the question. Are you trying to...
How or else are you gonna mount the laser Gatling gun on the spider? Hmm.
You have one of those? I'm skeptical.
Building one.
Oh, okay. Makes more sense.
Just in case the FBI is listening, I'll say that was a joke.
Oh, yeah, 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 yes, joke. He doesn't have the budget anyways.
Honestly, true though. There's no way I could build a like laser Gatling gun. I don't have the resources.
I
Like
only
just in
wish.
tools alone, how the hell am I gonna weld shit together?
You could go to, public schools or places where you can borrow these things instead of buying them, like
That
clubs or
is
whatever.
possible. Like in theory, like sign up as an independent student for Concordia, and
Mm-hmm.
then just like go use different resources that are available and be like, yeah, I'm not part of this class, but you mind if I use the woodworking things?
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be fine with it. You can always rent these spaces in
Mm-hmm.
college.
That's true as well.
Honestly, there was a
Although that
guy.
said, we're still in the situation of I don't have money. But we'll continue. What guy?
Oh no, you can just sneak in. No need for money.
Hmm,
I mean,
true.
if you look like a student, that's enough. You're not old enough to not pass for a student, are you?
How do you do, fellow students? No, yeah, no. Like, I
Don't be
feel like
awkward though.
I feel like the average age for people in the university has probably gone up as well.
Yep. Well, I mean, I don't think you look like you're 30.
Yay! Well, when I look like shit, I definitely look older,
You can
and
just.
I find I look a lot older when I haven't shaved in a while. Like the moment I have a bit of a beard, people are like, "Damn, you look like 30." When I was like 20, that is.
Oh. Well, yeah, just pamper yourself a bit before you go.
Take a bath in lotion to keep me nice and moist.
All the salts. Take the bath salts.
No, 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 don't do bath salts.
Why? No, you don't do them. You take a bath in them, dork.
Mm, I
Don't
don't know.
don't drink the
I
bath
I
water.
I've heard what happens to people with bath salts. No, but I'm just joking. I actually like I wouldn't mind having like a bath with a nice bath bomb, but you know what the problem with that is?
What?
They renovated the bathroom and got rid of the fucking bathtub,
Uh,
so I can't take a bath. I just have a shower.
can you put like a plug the thing and have your shower become like a bath?
Nah, cause it would just overflow like almost immediately. It could get like at most like an inch or two of water. It would be the saddest bath.
You know what you
And
need?
like a little inch or two like cube of water.
Wait, but how
Can't even lay
large
down.
is your shower? Because maybe you could buy a kiddie pool and put the bath bomb in there, but in the shower.
No, no at that point it would just why not just put the kiddie pool in the backyard or
Because
in the front
because
yard.
you get a fresh stream of hot water while you bathe.
Just take the bath when it's like 30 degrees out.
Oh, you bring it to someone's pool and then you bath bomb the whole pool.
I feel like I should ask first, and I
No,
feel like they would say no simply because I think it costs a lot to like properly maintain the water in a pool.
just don't use one of those with glitter and then you'll be fine.
No, but I mean like with all the chlorine stuff.
Plot twist, it
eh,
explodes with chlorine.
oh God. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I don't know how that shit was gonna react together.
Yeah. You know, I'm surprised. I haven't Googled it, but I have never seen any videos of people bad bumping their pools yet.
Again, because it's really expensive to maintain a pool, so they don't want to fuck with the water.
I mean, I've seen people explode their HD TVs for no reason and whatsoever, so why wouldn't they do that with the pool?
Also, I realized that I might have been stumbling over my words even more than usual because I was listening to the stream in the background just to see how it sounded.
Oh, you're trying to torture yourself?
Yeah, no, yeah. I have said that when I hear myself talking, as I'm talking, it makes me fumble my words.
It's fine. I think it does that to most people. It's kind of hard
Yeah,
to listen to yourself while talking.
it's true. I mean, I stutter a lot regardless, so that's whatever. But probably didn't help.
Likely not. You know, I kind of feel like not putting those weird thingies on the sides, but then I lose the character a bit. Hmm.
I would say maybe they'd look nicer on the shoulders if you don't like them there, but
Not
oh,
not the skulls themselves, but
oh,
like the collar, the collar,
the collar, yeah.
yeah.
Um,
Well, not the
oh,
collar actually, cause not that the wait
the collar.
these here.
Oh, oh,
It's like the
okay,
breast collar.
okay. Now I understand.
Yeah, that was not very clear. Sorry.
Oh, hello, Godosaurus. Sorry, I didn't have the YouTube chat open just yet.
Hey,
I'm still getting myself set up as well.
I think he got the notification on because he was there yesterday too. Yippee!
Yeah.
Welcome back. He knows the French as well. How are you not busy at 1 in the afternoon? Are you? Oh my god, my voice. What the? Are you on vacation?
Don't judge people's use of their time.
I
Plus,
always
you don't know
do.
if someone's working from home.
Oh, that's right. He works from home. Or I think
Yeah, there you go.
he must
I
have
knew
a.
the answer without even knowing.
Yeah. I'm not judging. I'm just. What he might still be on vacation though. I'll see if he replies. I like these little patterns I'm making. So it doesn't look like I'm doing much in the drawing for the past few streams. Like things are moving forward, but the overall picture doesn't change much. But as soon as I'm gonna start working with the light and shadows, there's gonna be a huge difference. It's gonna be nice. I think that's what I like the most is when I make bigger changes in a drawing. I do like where I'm going with these skulls though.
I am fond of the skulls as well.
Yay!
I feel like I should show you my Diablo character just because they got a lot of skulls as well.
Oh yeah, do so.
Hang on, let me go through a loading screen because one of the things I like about Diablo 4, even though it's not a big thing, is that it shows you your character in the loading screens. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Oh, I didn't notice or remember. Cause I
Not
know.
all the loading screens, mind you, but a good chunk of them. But I say that because the one I just went through did not show me, so I gotta do another one.
Just to contradict games do be like that. Or everything actually.
Yep. It's like when someone says like, "Oh, I haven't drank in like 7 years." Oh, but except last week. It feels like that kind of vibe.
Oh yeah, look at that skull. Yeah.
Ooh. I actually do like how it's coming out with the detail and the contrasts of the colors. It's nice.
Yeah. Just hoping it doesn't come off as too different from the rest of my drawing. But I want to contrast the necklace a bit more like this, actually.
And there's my necromancer. Oh, I just realized you can't even see the skull on one of her shoulders because of the way she's positioned.
Yeah, I can't really see much.
I'll send another screenshot.
There's like the belt, the rib cage.
And I'll send a better one.
My necromancer is full of skulls, also the necromancer.
There's another one.
Uh,
Welcome to show it on stream if you want.
yeah, 1 second. Could have done that all along. Ah, yeah, I see it better now.
Yeah.
She looks a bit less weird. I like this.
Oh, I'd say she's still weird.
Yeah, but less.
Because I still had the like battle pass from when I bought the game like way like before even season 1 was a thing, and we're on season 5 now. I used that for this season, and most of the armor I'm wearing is from this season. I
I
also saw if you pre-order the next expansion, you get a month of like the Xbox Microsoft Pass thing for free.
Is it something you want though?
Eh. Whenever I think about that, all I can think is like being able to play certain games for free for that month is cool and all, but you don't get to keep any of the games once the month is up, right? And then I have so many other games I gotta play already that it just never feels worth it to me to like temporarily own a game, you know?
I'd be more willing to go about doing that if it was in time played and not in time to play, if it makes sense. So if
No,
you
yeah.
so what would be 30 days in 24 hours? 24 by 30, it'd be 720 hours of free game time. Like, so if you market it as hours instead, that'd be amazing. Like, even if it's just 300 hours, that is
I feel
half of that, but half of that you're already sleeping it anyways in a month.
I feel like certain places might actually go for that more simply by nature of like dependent on like how much time they have available to game and stuff like that. I know like gaming cafes are really popular in places where a lot of people can't necessarily afford or have the space to own their own computer, so they'll game in a cafe a lot.
Yeah, but imagine like if you bought a month subscription in WoW, but it would be a month of game time played, or you'd
I
buy like for
I
example 100 hours. Even that
I
would
I,
be
I actually think that's how it used to work or does work on the China servers. I could be wrong, but I think I remember reading that at some point.
what?
That their month of playtime really is like a month.
Wow,
Like
they play a lot then.
no, yeah, but like I mean like for the time that they're signed in.
Yeah. So when you're AFK trying to farm something,
Don't judge my AFK farming.
I don't. How do you think I got almost all the achievements in WoW?
Fair.
Not
Just
in current expansion, but or last expansion. But I think the last time I went for all the achievement was in Legion, maybe a bit before that. Pandaria for sure. I was at like 90 something percent.
it makes me happy that everyone's calling the early access for the expansion if you buy the more expensive version, like stuff like the poor per, poor person barrier or like just like the real launch, because it's true, like it is the real launch for an MMO when you have an early access a couple of days.
Wait, I don't understand what you're.
Well, no, because people haven't been calling it an early access, they've just been calling it the real launch because that's basically what it is.
Oh yeah, just the one that poor people can't access. That's what you said.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Also, apparently, some dude got to max level in an hour.
An hour?
Yeah, I'm sure it took a lot of setup to do because that's usually how stuff like that goes. But all I can think is like, don't you want to enjoy the expansion at all?
Right? Like, don't you want to have fun? There's a
Yeah,
max level
but no,
dude
because
out there while the poor haven't even started playing. See, this is basically what you're against in real life too.
yeah, no, yeah, exactly. Although to be fair, I think it's because he was one of the Mythic Raiders and one of the big guilds who so he's going off to then level like 9 other characters to max.
Still?
But yeah, because like I was saying in one of your other streams, that's how Mythic rating goes. You gotta get like as many different characters to max level as possible, in case like they hot
Nerf.
fix something or nerf.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. If they nerf something and then suddenly what you were maining is no longer the highest DPS or like the best healing or whatever, and then similarly
Um,
you might have like five of the same class in case you don't get lucky with your lockouts. Because don't forget, like even if Mythic Plus might not be available for the first week or two or whatever, like you still have Mythic Dungeon lockouts.
yeah.
I just think those are on a
So they
daily
do
basis.
the 2020 day one.
Yeah, basically.
Wow. All right, these two
No,
skulls look nice. Maybe I try something.
what are you trying?
This. More.
Do you think the rats that she's holding, she's like weighing them and being like, this one would give me a good skull for some jewelry?
Maybe.
That's that's kind of fucked up.
Just slightly, but it'd be hilarious. There. Booby skulls. I'm being a dork.
No, but to be fair, I was thinking that the booby skulls might be a good idea. I just didn't want to say it.
Why did you want to say it?
So I don't want to draw attention to the boobies. I'm an ass man.
You don't have to be afraid of the rest of the body, even if you're an ass man.
But I am though. Human bodies terrify me.
Oh, then.
Have you seen what our bodies can do? Disgusting.
I've mostly seen what can be done to our bodies more than what they can do.
Yeah. No further comment on that other than yeah.
Yeah.
Things can stretch. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, they can do more than stretch.
Yeah, but that's enough.
Enough
If
is
One
enough.
Piece has taught me anything, just being able to stretch a lot is more than enough.
Maybe I can make some shoulder pads too.
I still have to watch the live action One Piece movie. Like apparently it was pretty good.
It's a TV show.
Oh, even better. That said, I'm never gonna watch the actual anime because it's just too long. And I'm gonna be honest, it just looks like shit to me. At anytime I'll like open up a random episode or like what's hallmarked as like a big epic fight, it just doesn't look good to me. Like
Yeah.
the fight choreographs aren't that amazing. The story is the story actually is sort of okay. It's just too long. But like if you follow the gist of it, it's actually like a cool story
I
with
agree.
good like it has good world building. It's just that world building takes actual decades.
It might be better to read than it is
Uh,
to watch.
no, I think I would agree with you. Have you been watching anything lately?
I'm just rewatching Dexter.
Oh, I never watched Dexter, even though I know a lot about it.
You could. It's fun. I personally don't like the season 3 much. Season 4 is kind of intense. Then I'm trying to remember because I'm at the season 5 right now, but I don't remember what's the premise because each season is like a different theme for the main character, and it's kind of interesting to see him grow through all those themes.
Hmm. I thought it was just multiple seasons of him being a murderer and trying to get away with it, while
Well,
also like being a cop or something. Isn't he a cop or something?
yeah, that's the base of the show.
That
But yeah, there's a lot of evolving for the main character and plot twists and stuff you learn and questions you might ask yourself about what it would be like to live the life of a serial killer.
but I don't want to live the life of a serial killer.
Well, you might ask yourself questions about how they live their lives.
No, yeah, like I might check it out one day.
It's like he is one serial killer that you might feel pity for just because of his principles, basically.
Well,
And
no, like the anti-hero type thing is very popular. Like a serial killer that I'm guessing he mostly tries to or only kills bad people, right? Is that the premise?
yeah, he actually protects good people by killing bad people.
No, yeah, exactly. Like
But he still does it in gruesome ways to sate his need for murder. Well, gruesome, it
no,
depends.
yeah, that's just like the dude from the Saw franchise who's like, these people suck, and I'm gonna show them how they suck by putting them in fucked up like death traps.
Yeah, maybe not that intense, but yeah, basically.
I feel like there's a couple of shows from around the same time frame that I didn't get into just because I was watching too many other shows at that time. Like I think Dexter was running when like stuff like Lost was also playing, right?
No clue. I watched it. I think when I started watching it, it was around season 4, actually. Because I,
Okay.
I have vague memories of seeing those episodes on TV, and then I was like, I wonder what's the rest about. And my mom was like, no, don't watch this. It's not for you. And then I found some DVDs and I watched them while she wasn't home.
Meanwhile, my parents didn't really care what I watched, so I'd end up with things like I'm trying to think of a good example. I don't remember the name, but there was a lot of random anime movies from like the 90s that were just very graphic that I was totally allowed to just watch.
Well, Dexter is actually quite graphic too.
Oh yeah, like I probably saw like a Devilman Crybaby movie or episode or two that we got from Blockbuster.
Oh
I
God, yeah,
definitely remember that.
that's very violent.
No, yeah, yeah. And graphic too.
Yeah.
I still
Uh,
haven't watched the remake of that either.
Even the remake is graphic.
No, yeah. I do know that. Mostly because I've seen a clip or two.
What happened? Uh,
What would you do?
oh, I think that's what happened. There we go. There we go. This one I don't need. Thank you. Okay.
I don't need you anymore. I cast you into the shadow realm.
Good lord.
You've served your purpose, Layer 47.
I'm more than layer 47. I'm at 56 here.
Oh.
But I've been merging them, so I have less than that overall. Uh,
Haven't really been watching like live action shows or movies just in general, like for a while. Not that I'm like dead set on only watching anime. Like I don't mind live action stuff, but I definitely have had a preference for anime in the recent years.
Understandably. If, like, sometimes you get into that one kind of specific thing. And,
I I went through a a patch where I just watched nothing but shitty isekais.
there you go.
Like like deliberately. Like I'm like this isekai is definitely 100% garbage. I know this before I've even started it. Let's go.
I don't
Because to be fair,
remember.
most isekais are garbage.
Yeah. I don't remember the name of that one that I saw, but I didn't watch it fully because I got really grossed out about that dude that is it's like an old dude
Oh, I know.
that
Wait,
is a
before you
kid.
even continue, yeah, before you even continue, I know exactly which one you're talking about. You're talking about Jobless Reincarnation,
Is that the
right?
name?
Yeah, the one where a middle-aged dude dies by getting hit by a truck to knock a chick out of the way, and then he gets isekai'd and he gets reborn into a little kid, and he's just a huge pervert the whole time.
Yeah, he's trying to have sex with that like 8-year-old or not even, and he's trying to groom her the whole time. He has grooming attitudes
Hold,
and
hold,
very
hold up,
eh.
hold up. He thought she was a boy at first.
No, no, not just that scene. After he realizes it's a girl, he becomes a groomer. And then he starts
Oh no,
grooming
well
all
yeah,
the
no yeah.
girls. And he tries to see everybody's panties. Like, okay,
I
if you
mean,
thought it was a boy for that first scene, that I didn't care. But afterwards, it gets worse and worse.
hey,
Why?
I found their inevitable marriage kind of wholesome, but you're not wrong that he totally groomed her.
Like, how do you get appealed with an old person's mind by children?
See, that's actually like one of the big thing that puts a lot of people off of the show, and you're not wrong. But at the same time, it is like a weird situation to be in because like you like think about it this way. Like suppose you get reborn because that's basically what happens. Do you think you have like your mind still fully developed even if you remember everything, or do you think you still go through like all those hormonal changes growing up? Not that I'm saying that excuses him being just a huge pervert the entire time, because like
Okay,
I feel
so
like it's
first of all, in the show, it is established that he has his full brain capacities.
no, yeah.
And second of all, even with all the hormones running through my body, I wouldn't be attracted by kids. When I was a teenager, I was not turned on by sixth graders. Like I was turned on by high schoolers. My grades are higher.
No, yeah, yeah.
It's
Like
like
I'm not disagreeing with you. It is kind of weird.
he okay if he likes people his age, but he's actually
But
looking at kids and going, "Damn, that's hot." You know? What the fuck? Can you not at least wait for them to be 18 and adult looking?
if it makes you feel any better, the second or third season is just him trying to cure his erectile dysfunction because he got depressed after he thought someone didn't like having sex with him.
Someone
It's
he
a
groomed, I bet.
I mean, it was his cousin.
His cousin, come on.
But in that no, but you gotta understand, in that universe, it's okay to have sex and even marry your cousin. It's totally normal.
Oh, because the law says it's normal and okay, now he should do it?
No, I know.
It's also alright to kill people in this era where, and you don't go to jail, nobody inspects your crimes, but does he do it? It's like,
The sad thing is that this anime has like gorgeous world building and like really beautiful like scenery,
oh yeah, I agree.
and like it's greatly animated, and I love all of the like voice actors. Like the adult voice for that guy is voiced by the dude who does Gintoki from Gintama. But no, yeah, it's such a like wild ride.
Yeah, it's just, it's not like if he only had the thoughts and actually struggled a bit with his thought of impurities, I'd be okay with it. But he's actually acting on them. He's an adult that's supposed to have grown enough to have control on himself.
It's no, yeah, it's true. Like you go through the seasons and like you see bits where he like is trying to better himself, but then in the end it's like, nah, not it's not really a redemption story. He's just kind of being enabled.
Yeah. It's like why should I even try? Like there's no reward in trying to be a better person. I actually have more reward in being a pedophile. So let's go.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I'm a pedo in a kid's body. Might as well make the best of it.
Oh, and look at this. It just turns out that everyone I'm attracted to ends up wanting to marry me.
Yeah.
He ends up with 3 wives. Spoilers, but
I know. I know. He's
yeah.
just grooming all the ladies he
To
finds.
to be fair, some really fucked up shit also happens to him as well.
Thank
But
God.
not thank God he deserves it. No,
Yeah.
but yeah, you mind if I give you big spoilers for
Oh,
this
go ahead.
anime?
I'm never gonna watch it.
No, that's what I figured. Basically, what happens is like the things continue and just everything goes to shit, and like some like actually a rat is involved. So I don't know what
Oh no.
happens because I didn't look into. But yeah, like some magical rat like bites his first wife, so she dies. I think she dies while still pregnant with their child. Um, I think something else kills one or maybe even both of his other wives. So he basically just spends his whole time like going around depressed and being like an even shittier person until he like figures out how to time travel his mind or something back into the past to then warn himself to like basically create an alternate timeline
Are you
to like
kidding me? You
not
said
to
bad things happen to him, but it's happening to everybody around him because he's the source of evil.
well he gets really depressed about it, but no, yeah, I guess that's fair.
Yeah,
The
he
bad
lost his free sex. Oh
Oh,
no.
also, when they go to rescue his mom, um, his dad dies saving him from a hydra. He loses an arm. His dad gets bitten like clean in half. And then they find out that like well from their perspective they find out that his mom is basically brain dead, like she's alive but is unresponsive, but it turns out it's because being trapped inside the monster, which was super like inside like a crystal in the monster, it was like super magical, and like it basically cursed her to not be able to talk but she can read minds and speak through telepathy. It's just no one can actually speak telepathy until he has like his second kid or something.
Jesus.
No, yeah. It's so like what the fuck is going on? But that's kind of why I'm engrossed in the story and I want to see what happens.
Yeah, it could be
Oh,
nice if he
another
wasn't
thing.
such a
Uh,
pervert. That wasn't necessary.
Here's the other thing. As it goes on, you learn it's not just him who's a fucked up pervert. Everyone in his family is a fucked up pervert.
His dad?
Like, yeah, no, yeah. I mean, his dad has sex with their maid and has a second child with their maid.
Wasn't the maid a kid too?
No, she was like same age as his wife. They were like adventurers together. You're probably thinking of the sorceress that they hired
Oh, yeah, yeah.
to train the kid, who's also kind of a freak. It turns out, by the way.
Oh?
Yeah, they all are. Everyone in that show is
The fuck?
like his younger sister ends up either marrying or in a relationship with this really old dude because it turns out she just has an older man fetish.
You know,
His other sister keeps trying to have sex with him.
what?
But that's like his one like hard like he for some reason everything else he's cool with, but not incest. Not that level of incest. Everything else is fine though.
The hell? It's like the author with a bunch of his guy friends try to think about all the fantasies they want to bring to reality and they just put them all into that show.
Basically, yeah. But then it's also like depression porn because of all the shitty things that happened to him.
Yeah, they're trying to maybe make people feel guilty for hating him. It's like, yeah, he's done all these horrible things, but now he's sad. So you be sad with him too.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
no, he deserves it.
Here's the other thing that you might have forgotten about, but he was also like jacking it to like pedophilia type porn in his previous life before he died. So like he totally is a pedophile. Like that's like clear, like for sure.
God damn it. But now it's legal, so he's even happier in this new world.
No, yeah, now one of his wives is like permanently in a child of a body of a child because she's one of those races that lives really long. So
Oh,
like good for him, I guess.
yep,
But yeah,
yep. So welcome to that show, everybody. It's
I
disgusting.
I feel like this isn't even the most fucked up anime I've watched. Like there's some really like what the hell is this premise
Yeah, for sure.
anime? Like
It's
you
just
ever
that
have you
one really marked me. Like I've seen what's it called? Erogoro, basically stuff, and I don't mind it as much as these kind of things. Although it depends, because in wait, I've
if
seen Boku no Pico as
if
well.
oh I have actually no I have seen Boku no Pico. Never mind. I was gonna say I haven't seen it, but no I have.
Yeah, sorry, go
But
ahead.
if well I was gonna say if you can get around the fact that literally everyone is a pervert, it's not a bad anime. But
It's just
that
how upfront they are about it. It grosses me out. I'm just like, okay, enough, enough. Ugh.
no, yeah, no, it's totally reasonable
It's
to
like
be
it's
off
starting to
put.
get good. You get into it, and then boom, there's a scene of that, and you're like, ah, it just takes me out of it. And I'm like, nope, nope, I'm done. I tried. Not capable. Disgusting.
Like there's one part where he ties up these two chicks and he starts fondling one of them just to see if it'll cure his erectile dysfunction, which it doesn't, by the way. But like, yeah, there's so much he does that like, why is this okay?
Yeah, that dude clearly has dementia, and nobody's talking about it.
He didn't actually get isekai, he just has dementia.
Yeah, he has lack of reasoning, and we see the world from his
Mhm.
perspective now. Yeah, so nope, 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 not for me.
Have you ever seen or heard of the anime Glepnir?
Nope.
Because that's another one, and that's one of those ones that like was so bad it's never gonna get a second season, even though it ended on a cliffhanger. But the premise of that one was kind of cool. It's that like there was like some like alien ship or something that crashed, and like there was a bunch of coins or whatever, and like if you found a coin, they gave you a wish using that coin, and like the whole goal is you wanted to find all the coins. But anyways, the main character basically for some reason or another turns into like a giant freaky looking teddy bear that people can climb into, and it's just like what is this? Because it's all like fleshy and like sweaty on the inside, like it's just nasty.
Ew.
Felt like vor porn,
Oh, might have been that, yeah.
like disguised vor porn.
You know, you're making me think that I'd probably be good at writing some good porn, creative porn kind of thing. I should actually
uh
try someday.
Go for it. If that's what you want to do, go for it. Why not?
Yeah. Have I shown you some of the stories I've written so far?
Maybe, but I don't remember any of them.
I'll have to go check again.
This
Um,
is a very adult conversation.
yeah, sorry. Well, I don't tag my videos for everybody at all. If you're under the age of 18, don't talk to people that are older than you and trying to groom you or get sexual favors. Bad.
If you are under the age of 18, watch out for isekai neats.
Yeah. What?
You never know where they're lurking.
Yeah. No, those are bad. Huh.
Weirdly enough, it's not even the worst isekai I've seen, but that's just because there's some real trash isekai out there that feel like they were made by an AI trying to make an isekai.
Oh, that might
No,
actually
but
be
like
a thing.
actually,
Oh my god. AIs are
there,
gonna pump out so many animes now.
there was this one anime from a couple of seasons ago that I wish I remember the name of, because it really did feel like an AI wrote it, because it just threw in so many different ideas that didn't make any sense. Like it was a group of robots that were trying to climb a tower, but the tower had to like it was like a music contest tower, and it was just so bad.
What the? You know, it makes me sad that some people have budget but no creativity, and they are able to put out some shit stuff like that.
And then there's tons of people out there who have creativity but no budget.
Yeah,
But you know,
I want to
that's
hire a
sort of
team.
what that's sort of what AI might solve in the near future, is making it easier for lower cost to produce things,
Yeah.
but also get ready for everything to be saturated with just hot garbage.
Man, yeah, that's gonna be the big issue is that there's gonna just be too much content.
No, yeah, like
The content will be
I I th-
infinite.
I th- I think the AI is literally called like runway AI or something like that, but it's basically it's the AI that people keep using to make all those videos of people just walking, right? Like they're on a runway. But it just gets so like, please stop making these videos of just people walking. I don't want my feed to just be filled with just people walking because it's boring.
Yeah.
Call me when you make something worth looking at. Please.
Yep, yep, yep. Oh man.
It's like, no, look, Donald Trump is walking. Look, it's Donald Trump getting arrested. That's another one. People love like I saw one that was actually a little bit better, but it was a like a bunch of famous people being put in a video like they were robbing a convenience store and then getting arrested. So they had like Donald Trump and Camilla and Elon Musk and
Oh
who,
no. Imagine the boomers be like, "Oh my God."
no, yeah, people are gonna believe stuff like that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if like shittier news stations and journaling sites also don't properly vet their sources, so they end up
Spreading rumors basically.
yeah, spreading misinformation thanks to AI generated videos.
You know the other scary stuff that might come from this is that any video proof you have of somebody committing a crime will be discarded in court. So catching perpetrators is gonna be harder because you won't be able to trust the source material.
Your Honor, an AI did it.
Yeah, yeah, they're just
That,
gonna. That's definitely gonna be a thing.
I don't know how true this is, but that reminds me of like I saw like a gag novelty thing where it's like it's like a ring with a finger on it that you put on top of one of your fingers to like make it look like you have an extra finger, and people were saying like, yeah, criminals wear that so that it makes it look like they have like weird fucked up AI hands so that the video any videos of them is inadmissible in court.
Yep. I don't think it's that inadmissible because they have a face still.
No, yeah, and I don't know if there's any court cases of that actually happening where someone wore the finger ring and like got away because they were like, well, it could have been an AI. It didn't render the hand correctly. It has an extra finger.
Yep. I know, yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure they would get away with it, you know.
To be fair, people get away with a lot of things, and I feel like at the end of the day, a lot of laws, not even all laws are put in place to like help people. Some laws are just the government's trying to take advantage of their populace, it feels like.
Yep.
Like when you think about how many people are probably still incarcerated due to marijuana charges, even though it's been decriminalized and then even legalized.
Do you think
But
they
any
know?
oh, could you imagine being in prison and like you like read the newspaper? It's like, oh, sweet, they legalized weed. I'm still in jail for like 10 years for selling it though.
Yeah,
And that's the other thing. It's not like they legalized selling it, just like, you know,
possessing it.
yeah.
Is
your
there a
your your local drug dealers kind of got screwed over when it got legalized.
yeah. Um eh. Yeah, it's a touchy subject because you cannot just pull people out for selling it because I think it's still illegal to sell it if you're not
No,
part
yeah,
of the government. So they're
no, yeah.
still in there for a reason.
But then there is also probably people who are in there for possession. I could imagine. Maybe not still because it's been a while, but who knows?
Pretty sure for possession they've been released because they need space in prison.
You would think, but maybe not. Although I guess I have been hearing a lot of news stories of people commit. Actually, no, that's the other thing is that people tend to get less time in prison for more violent crimes than for stuff like possession for marijuana.
Yeah, why is it that being an internet pirate is more bad because you stole money from someone than it is? So basically, what I'm understanding from the laws and the way they work is that ruining someone's life is not as bad as stealing their shit.
Yeah, basically.
You kill them, well, what can we do? They're dead. Don't care. Maybe there's an agenda somewhere where people actually want criminals outside the jails to reduce population.
Oh God. I hope not. But you never know. Someone's always got a fucked up agenda somewhere.
Yeah, I would not even be surprised. And this is why I can't sleep at night sometimes.
Oh,
Thinking
I
about
can't.
the whole world and all these craps going on. Schemes. Me just trying to get around doing the little things while the whole world is burning around. And be like told by everyone, no, you just need to keep in mind that this is fine. This is normal. This is just life. This is how it goes. And I'm like, what? What?
No, yeah, it's not fun. This is all I'm gonna say. I don't want to get too focused on the negative things just because then we're gonna make ourselves depressed.
Yeah.
You put anxiety in chill, not depression in chill.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Sorry. Well, this gives me anxiety as well. Hence my
Yeah, oh, yeah.
medication.
It's good that you're taking medication.
Is it though when you think about it? I
Well,
have to take
okay.
medication to tolerate how our world works, just so that I don't want to, off myself.
I I guess that is true. You'd have to stop and think like, would you be on medication if things were going better? Because like I'd probably be a lot happier if things like rent was still like 600 a month. I could afford to move out, but everything's so expensive now.
Yeah, like if if we were given a place on Earth too, that would help, to know where we're supposed to be, what we're supposed to do, and not just be tossed aside when we're just not filled
In
with
my
money.
ideal universe, there's enough excess housing that when you're paying rent somewhere, it's to eventually own the home, not to like pay off someone else's mortgage because they had more money than you to buy the available housing before you even had a chance.
Oh, that'd be so cool. You know what we should do? We should come up with an idea of a created utopia where, the world just works very differently, but things makes more sense in a society aspect.
You telling me to form a society cult with you?
Yeah, we
Okay, but
make
you got to be the leader though.
no, we need to find a leader. I'm more of a wingman. Um,
Same.
but yeah, we could make the Bible 2.0 for a new society based on our new needs and such.
Bible 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Maybe not like that, but you get the gist of it.
No, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Like give new principles, give new beliefs, have people learn a new way of life that makes them less detached, makes it so that the problem is even if you create an utopia where people can trust each other, the second one of them turns into a motherfucking bastard, everybody's gonna be suspecting everyone.
Oh yeah.
So like the second your trust is broken, you cannot trust anybody again. Like that's how your innocence gets broken when you're a kid. Somebody
It's
just
true, eh?
yeah, because as a child you don't mind, you don't want to hurt anyone, you're fine. And then somebody fucks you over and you're like, "Oh, so that's how humans are. That's life. Okay. Okay, motherfucker."
Nothing is worse than when someone even says, "You can trust me," when like you know you can't.
I hate that phrase.
No, yeah.
I'll trust you when you've shown me that I can trust you, Takes
One
time.
one of one of my rules of thumb is generally if someone's like, "You can trust me," you can't trust them. If I'm a nice person, they're probably not a nice person. Oh,
Yeah.
and the biggest one is I don't like drama. That usually means they cause the drama.
I don't like drama. I do cause
Oh,
drama.
there you
But
go. Yeah, no, same. I say that about myself too. Like I don't like drama, but I've definitely caused some here and there. Not by choice though. Just it happens.
I do try to avoid it, but sometimes I get caught up in it, and I think it's normal for humans sometimes. Recognizing it and making amends afterwards, though, and fixing the situation helps, I
No,
think.
yeah. It's like I say, like when someone in like League of Legends or just an online video game is just like, "You mad, bro?" And it's like, yeah, it's
Yeah,
okay. Like people can get mad sometimes, especially if you're actively trolling.
yeah, yeah. You're a fucking dumbass and you're pissing me off. What of it?
Yeah, but it's not like I'm gonna stay mad for the rest of my life, and on my deathbed, I'm gonna be like, that one guy,
Yeah, yeah, no.
that guy
I
called
still,
Faker's third account. How dare he? He wasn't Faker.
I still remember this Graves dude that was so unnerving me. I got so caught up in typing with him that I just let the team fight happen in my face and did nothing. My team died, and I got killed, and I was like, holy shit. Then I muted myself, and everybody surrendered.
Right. I try not to get into text battles with my own team unless I'm like certain, like, okay, this dude's clearly trolling. We ain't winning.
Yeah, I try to do that when I'm in base,
No, yeah, yeah.
you
As you
know?
should.
Like, not when I'm trying to run down a lane with no vision, which I did.
Not, nothing's more annoying than when someone's like, "Hey, we don't have any vision on this thing," and it's because they completely missed the other team clearing the ward like 5 seconds earlier.
Oh, yeah, happened yesterday.
No, but that's actually what I was thinking of. But it happens a lot where people who don't actually pay attention to the map only pay attention to it after the fact.
Yeah. Or when they spam 10 different pings. towards something. You're like, okay, what do you want me to do? What? Huh? And then they're not even coming that way. And you're
right?
like, bruh, do you mean to defend this place? Because you should be there too. Because I'm not gonna go 1v3 these guys. I know they're all at Dragon, but come as well, please.
I'll be honest. There's been a few more than a few times where someone will like spam ping me that they're on their way, and for me to go in, and I'm like, if I go in now, I'm just gonna die before you even get here. But okay.
Yeah, yeah. That happens so many times.
The
Um,
worst is when they spam the pings and then they like go to do like a jungle camp
mhm.
instead of actually coming.
They're like, oh, never mind, this person never saw me. And it's like, no, I'm just trying to be subtle so that your gank is not super obvious. Bring your
Right?
fucking ass.
Or if I'm playing Malzahar mid, I hate when junglers come to gank before I'm six, just because I usually don't even have ignite either. So it's like I like even if I hit them with my abilities, I'm not gonna do a whole lot of damage. You gotta wait until I'm six, and then I can like ult them in place with my minions.
Unless they have a stun of some sort
Ah,
that
but
really
nobody.
works well. Like a Mumu is really good to stun lock someone.
Yeah, but I never get junglers that play junglers with CC. It's always the junglers who are pure damage, like the
Brand.
Shyvanas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Brand
Brand jungle. To be
Graves.
fair, Brand jungle does have a stun, and like he could be good.
Could be is the right answer.
No, yeah, like I just don't feel comfortable with a Brand jungle because I'm pretty sure he dies really easily to invades.
The Brand jungle?
Yeah, I could be wrong, but I feel
Oh,
like junglers that are strong at invading would just eat him alive.
it really depends if he has vision on them, I think. Because if you know someone's coming, you can set up your stun and just burn them. It's not too bad.
The counterpoint though is if they have vision on one of your camps, they can just wait for you to use your stun, and then you die.
Yep, basically. But that would require people using words. Words.
Well, what was that?
Yeah,
Is there an elephant in the room?
people don't use words.
No,
That's the
no, but I
elephant in the room.
because I heard a noise on your end.
Yeah, it was me laughing at the words.
No, no, yeah,
Or
people don't ward.
I, it shows when people word because they're like always at the right place at the right time. You can tell they're wording, and it's like uncanny. But when they don't, which they mostly do, you just don't even have to worry about anything.
when when I ping that I have no wards and my AD carry has two, and they're pushing and they just don't want to ward, and then like 30 seconds later we die because we didn't have vision, or no, I should say they die because they didn't have vision and they didn't want to listen.
Yep, been there, done that, seen that.
That that said, there have also been times where I've gone to ward and then I die and then I feel like an idiot, especially because like
Yes.
certain champions I play, like I can kind of ward a little safely. It's just I was being lazy. Like with Soraka, you want to like throw down a Q or an E in the bush before you walk into the bush. Although sometimes I'll like do that and it'll be like, haha, surprise, motherfucker, I'm Diana. I'm gonna jump right at you as you do that and instantly kill you.
That's scary.
Yeah, that's the other thing is people don't help you get vision as a support. They just expect you to get vision. And like if there's someone on the other team that's fed that could kill you very easily if you're alone, it's so scary.
Yep.
Because like if you help your support get vision, they can get deeper vision in the jungle, for example.
I like to go put wards in the blue camp when I'm
Oh yeah,
bot playing bot.
it's good. And against certain junglers, you like have to do that. Like someone like Evelyn, after six, you basically can only ward her camps to know where she is because she's going to be invisible everywhere else.
Yep.
Or someone like Zach or Kane, you might not necessarily want to ward in the places you usually do because you want to ward where they're probably gonna go through
Land.
the wall.
Yeah. Kindred as well. It's fun to jump over all the walls with her.
I always feel so proud of myself when I manage to get one of the camps for that kit for Kindred stack. Like I steal it, even though I'm not a jungler or like a laner.
I try to go get them often when I see them. I
Yeah,
haven't seen
because you
a
should.
Kindred in a while though. Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like it's because it's so hard to get her ult off in a good way. Anytime I see a Kindred use her ult, your team just dies.
Not only that, but well, yes, I was gonna say that same thing with bards. I've seen them struggle a lot with their ults.
I've seen some good Bard ults though. If you manage to catch someone out with your ult, it's kind of like the equivalent of like an Ash arrow,
A bit
or
more
like
annoying though.
yeah, or if you manage to get a good ult on a tower when they're diving the tower.
Yeah, that
Also,
is nice.
people underestimate how much damage Bard does once he gets a bunch of his like meep stacks.
Yeah. Buy me more jewelry. Sorry, I had this meme in my head
I
while
don't
hmm?
I don't know that meme. You're gonna have to show it to me at some point, or maybe put it on stream. Do the rats steal any jewelry for her if they see shiny?
Most likely. I think rats love shiny.
Oh, you could have just told me go look at ASDF movies 1 through 13.
I 1 through 6 is those that I know that I didn't know they were at 13. I guess they continued making them.
Think I've seen a couple of these. No, yeah, I've definitely seen
Yeah.
these.
Either that or heard me and my sister quote them, most likely.
Oh, there's a complete collection. It actually goes to 14,
Damn. What?
maybe even higher, but this one says 14. Oh yeah,
Okay.
there's a 15.
What? Are they canon though?
Not sure.
I'll have to investigate eventually.
Look out, he's got a nose.
No! Some of the jokes are grim.
I'll watch this later, or else I'm gonna be silent for the next 30 minutes while I'm watching it, maybe quoting it.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good little watch while you're eating.
No, yeah, and I'm almost out of anime that I'm currently watching. That's what I was trying to talk about earlier. I'm only really watching two things, which is the Isekai Suicide Squad, which actually is pretty good despite being a ridiculous premise of just what if we put the Suicide Squad in an isekai?
That's a strange choice.
It is strange, but it's actually not bad. Like as long as you understand it's not really a serious anime, it's just a lot of jokes. Like it's pretty good and it's well animated. But yeah, I've been watching that, and then I've been watching the second season of Tower of God, which is an anime that's been around for a while but never got a second season. But now it has, and I'm excited.
Nice.
Yep. Because it's one of those weird animes where it's like it has a very unique world, but it doesn't really just outright explain it to you like a lot of shows do. You just kind of like figure it out as it goes.
I really prefer these kind of things in shows.
No, yeah, but it sometimes just feels a little surreal because like you don't know what's going on, but everyone else does, and it's like, wait, but this isn't normal.
But to them it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the utopia world kind of thing that I mentioned creating earlier. Could be a nice like show or something or movie, but everything seems normal to the people because they have adopted this utopic behavior.
Hmm, that is an idea.
Nice. Looks like something.
Nah, I was gonna say I like how your rope's coming along.
Yeah.
It's 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 definitely much better than the one time I made a rope for my pirate ship.
It's not easy to make that kind of pattern. I'm also trying to make it out of metal, but
No, I will be honest, I didn't think it was metal. I thought it was just like,
rope.
a gray rope. Yeah.
Yeah. Could be
Metal
just rope.
yeah, metal is also tricky though because you got to get it to shine just right so that it looks like it's metal.
Yeah. I'm getting there. Well, now it only looks like rope so far, but I'm gonna try something. It's tedious to do though. Little repetitive things. There we go.
See, this is why this is going to take a couple of streams still though. It's all the little minute details.
Yeah. Okay. Now for a magic trick attempt.
Oh, are you going to make the lady disappear?
No. I wanna try to do something to make it look like it's more metallic. Okay. Ooh, this one is nice. It looks like there's power in it. Could maybe add some things related.
Such as?
Some kind of energy looking thing.
Oh, you mean like energy little crackles.
Yeah. Woohoo. Oops.
You
There.
you could make the sockets in the skull glow a little bit too.
I could try. Wah! Glow a little bit, also me.
Oh no, she's whitewashing the skulls.
Maybe I should go with a greener color though.
Well, I was gonna say whatever color you're doing the crackles in, similar to that.
Eh. Ooh.
You know, I've tried to get your sister into Warframe just because it's the main focus of that game is just collecting things. But she's not into shooters, so it'll never happen.
Yeah, shooters aren't really our thing.
No, yeah, I know. Me neither. Like to be honest, like I'm not super crazy for most shooters, but it's just Warframe has all those other elements that I enjoy. I think the biggest thing for me for Warframe is that when they add new things, it builds upon previous things to a certain degree. Like they do have a couple of systems that they put in the game that feel kind of abandoned, but for the most part, the things you collect are things that increase your overall power as the years go on, and they add more systems on top of the systems that are already in there to increase your player power. Compared to WoW, where it's just like, here's this new power progression system. You're only gonna get it for like 2 years though, and then it's gone.
It is indeed, seems a bit more elaborate.
What are you talking about?
The system in Warframe.
No, yeah. It's just nice to have persistent progression versus constant progression treadmills.
Oh my god, fly! Fuck off! Sorry.
Oh
I
no.
thought it entered my ear for a second, like.
Oh, ooh.
Uh,
That's why I'm glad I have headphones. That shit can't happen because I've always been terrified of bugs like going into my ear.
well,
And
I do have a headphone right now, and I thought it entered for some reason, and I thought it was like stuck in my ear. And I was like, ah,
no, it's just trying to tangle your hair into your headphones.
no.
No, but yeah. Uh, do you ever watch Freaky Stories as a kid?
No.
Okay, it used to play on YTV a lot, but basically it's just a show where it would tell you a lot of freaky stories, right? And one of them was a dude who had a bug crawl into his ear, and at the end of it, a dude manages to get the bug out by like coaxing it with like candy or whatever. Uh, but the thing is that it came out the other ear at the end.
Uh,
Yeah,
how?
and like so I've been terrified of shit like that.
There's a kid that died from ants going into its ears, I think.
Yeah, I believe it. Certain species of ants are kind of dicks, like fire ants. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I. Oh,
What was the idea you just had?
rats.
The
Rats.
idea was rats.
Rats.
Oh, I see. I see. You're gonna make their eyes glow too. That's yeah. No, yeah, that's great.
Maybe not that one, because his eyes are closed. Ho ho! Oh yeah. Oh, this is so cute!
Depending on how it looks when it's printed, those eyes could actually look like really nice. The way they're gonna stand out.
I hope they stand out nicely.
It's definitely a good touch. I'm glad you had this idea.
Yeah. Inspired by the skulls.
Yeah.
Gonna repeat, whoops, the things happening in the drawing so that there's more, consistency. There we go.
Even the gargoyle gets glowy eyes.
Even the burb. Everything is
Everyone's
possessed.
part of the gang.
Oh yeah. Woo! Ah, that is cool looking. Oh, maybe I do the same with the lady's eyes.
I was thinking of asking that, yeah. That
Everything
require
glows.
actually giving her eyes though.
Well, her eyes are gonna be easier to draw if I do that. Um, okay.
You know how I've been saying that Diablo doesn't really add content when it does new seasons?
You're going back on your statement?
Well, okay. It's like because I've looked at what they've added to previous seasons since I kind of skipped them, and it has added more than what I would say they were doing for Diablo 3, and definitely more than Diablo 2, because to be fair, they never did anything for Diablo 2, but that's sort of because it was back when games were just games that you would play for like years, even though nothing changed. But anyways, they have been like a lot of the current endgame systems that I've been engaging with are systems that were like the main focus of previous seasons.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing about that though is that each of them is like almost an exact copy of like something from Lost Ark, which is like a free to play Korean MMO that's in the same
In general.
kind of genre as game of this game, even though it's an MMO. But the thing about that though is it's the more boring, repetitive content stuff.
That they're copying.
Yeah, like it feels okay. It's not bad. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like when you think about how Blizzard has a history of just copying other people's ideas, it's like you guys could have tried to innovate a little bit just for once.
Why would they innovate when they can steal?
Well, it's true. It's true. But Blizzard is at their best when they're copying other people and then like just trying to do it a little bit better.
Blizzard were at their best at the start.
Yeah. Well, like I've always said, I've always viewed Diablo 4 as just like a more casual version of this kind of game. It has its merits and like it's still fun to play, but it's just it lacks certain depth that other games in this genre feel that I feel like they have.
Hmm.
Also, like for example, a lot of the bosses that I've been fighting, in order for them to make them more challenging, what they did is they took Uber Lilith and they just copy pasted her abilities into the other boss fight arenas. So you got to dodge the shit that she uses when you fight her
What?
when fighting other people. And like it's kind of cool, but at the same time, like you, I feel like they could have done a little bit more.
Yeah, it feels like a last minute decision. Like, oh, just copy paste that. Nobody's gonna care.
I will say it does help get you practice for her actual fight by experiencing a lot of her abilities in other fights. But I feel like they could have done more to power up those bosses, and that it's similar to a Path of Exile thing because Path of Exile has a system for the end game maps where like there's two different end game bosses, the Elder and the Shaper, and they could influence the maps, and they will add abilities to those boss fights. But there's two of them, and this is also something that Path of Exile has had for like years. And there's even more than just those two guys at that point now. I think they've added more to the end game.
Nice.
Yeah, Path of Exile has a lot of different end game systems. I would say maybe even too many.
Well, they are. Whoa.
Because they don't always keep a league mechanic in that game, but a lot of them will usually show up in standard after they're done for the season in one way or another. But yeah, anyways, even though I criticize Diablo 4 a lot, I do have to emphasize it's still a fun game.
The important part with the game is that you're having fun with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Usually.
Well, I do wish that they didn't oversimplify minions because I would have more fun with my minion build if it wasn't oversimplified. Because like I've said, I don't even know how much damage my dudes do because it doesn't tell you in the tooltips except for like your golem and that's it.
Why only the golem though?
Because it's too hard for them to make good tooltips.
But they done it before in other Diablo games.
No, I know.
But do you really know?
I mean, yeah, I'd like to think I do. I played a necromancer and a witch doctor in Diablo 3, so Both of them had minion builds.
Ooh,
Although actually, come to think of it, I forget if it told you the damage there, but I think it did.
I actually don't remember either.
I would check, but that would require downloading Diablo 3.
Did you hear this?
I did. What was that?
It's the alarm for Kitty's medication and also my break.
Oh, all right.
Uh, it's already been
I
an hour 20, so be right back. I will go give the eye drops.
Yeah, I'll take a short break as well.
Alright. Stretch time, be right back.
Yeah, see you in a bit.
Yep. Have you returned?
No.
Oh, darn it. There
Yeah, no,
was
sorry. We have a shadow neon.
Shadow Neon? Is that
Yeah,
good or bad?
Neon's evil twin.
Oh, that's you?
Yeah. No, I know what you're thinking. It's wrong to just say someone's a shadow version of someone, and that means they're inherently evil. But no, definitely evil.
Should I be concerned?
Normally I'd say yes, but I hear real Sean coming back, so I gotta go.
Oh, okay. Take care.
Hello. What's up?
Hey, you have an evil twin apparently?
Actually, I have evil octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yeah, yeah. There's shadow neon, then there's darker than shadow neon, and then I'm not gonna bother to name the rest because they don't have names. They're just concepts.
I see. There's a
Yeah,
fly that just flew right inside my coffee cup. It's mostly empty, but she got stuck in the sugar at the bottom.
that was 100% intentional on the fly's part, for sure.
Yep, she doesn't know a way out, and now she's drenching her wings with the leftover, like, little circle of
Ooh,
coffee at the
ooh,
bottom.
ooh, ooh.
She's like, ah!
Don't just watch it suffer.
She's swimming in food. She should be fine.
Well done.
No, she looks like she's struggling, but I'm not sure what I want to do about that. I actually closed the top of it so that she doesn't come out.
Oh.
I don't want maggots in my house. That's the main reason I'm a bit of a
No, yeah, I'm
sadist.
no, yeah, I'm not saying like treat flies with kindness.
I mean,
Kill that bitch. Just don't like do it cruelly and like watch as it drowns.
no, but it's not drowning. It's just stuck in the liquid.
I would probably like go to the kitchen and then like purposefully drown it though,
I could
rather than
just.
just watching it happen slowly.
Why don't you drink it instead, girl?
Ooh, no, I'm not gonna drink a fly.
No, I'm telling the fly to drink the liquid.
Oh, if you want to escape, you must drink.
Do you think she's gonna be high actually because it's caffeinated?
Maybe you're doing a little science experiment right now.
Uh, I don't think she's
Effects of
suffering. She's
caffeine
just
on flies.
yeah,
No,
she's
like I
just
said, the fly was 100% attracted to the sugar, and they made their choice.
yeah, like bruh.
Except, what are you gonna do if the fly gets out and then they're flying in your face, all super buzzed up on caffeine?
They've already been
No, but I'm
bugging
saying
me.
like it's gonna be even worse.
Caffeinated. Well, they're gonna have to find the exit, which there's none. They
No,
already have a
shit.
hard time getting out of big windows, so I can't imagine it actually able to successfully get out of there. Not only that, but she has like she's climbing on the side of the cup, but she has caffeine stuck on her butt, which is making her stick because of liquid stickiness to the
No,
side.
yeah.
So she's like unable to move. She's like, "Arr!" I just see
Oh,
her little legs trying to climb.
oh.
Well, she's not gonna run out of energy anytime soon, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Alright,
Anyways, I should finish my coffee before something flies into it.
yeah.
No, nothing makes me sadder when I like go to drink my glass of water and then there's just a bug in it that
Mm.
decided to fly in.
Oh no, she fell on her back at the bottom. Oh no,
Oh,
she's on her belly. Okay, she's good.
you're really invested in this. I
Yeah, well, it's
I
still a
feel like
living being having struggling
I
next to
feel
me.
I feel like you have an obligation to open the top if it manages to get out, or even just like you gotta give it that chance at freedom. It's trying so hard.
I could just drop it outside too, next to a puddle of water.
You could, although I don't know why it has to be on a puddle.
No, next to it, so that she can clean herself from the sticky sugar.
You think a fly would do that?
Don't know, but I have no clue actually. I know nothing about flies. She's
I
just
feel like
dragging her butt around the bottom of the cup because she's stuck with the suction from the liquid. Uh,
oh,
I don't know. She's drinking the coffee now. Mmm.
tasty, tasty coffee.
Yeah. Ew. Okay.
Something I've caught my cat doing is she likes to drink out of the toilet in the basement.
Oh,
Yeah, I've seen her just like jump up on the seat and just start drinking.
I guess she trusts the waters of that.
She shouldn't. She definitely shouldn't. But I guess when you're too lazy to walk literally just up the stairs to your water bowl, because it's right there. It's not like it's a hassle for her to get to water.
There it is.
Maybe what it is the toilet bowl keeps it like just at the right level of coldness that she likes.
Yeah, maybe because it's summer, so
Although I see Misty drinking out of like anything all the time. I think she just likes to drink out of different things.
it's for the experience.
Yeah. Like if I put my cup of water next to her, she'll want to drink out of it. If she sees a puddle, she'll probably want to drink out of that. If there's an ashtray in the backyard that fills with water from rain, she tries to drink out of that, and I gotta be like, no, no, stop! You're gonna get addicted to nicotine from the cigarette butts, please.
Ew, ew.
No, yeah, yeah. That's why I try and tell them like, don't let the ashtray get too nasty when it rains, please, just because the animals drink out of that. Salem probably does it too. I just haven't caught him doing it.
Poor animals. It feels like a lot of abuse is going on.
Oh, I want to make it clear. They have clean water. They just choose to drink from other things.
True. It's more like negligence than abuse then.
Not even negligence. Like that's just the cats being weird and wanting to drink water when they shouldn't.
Yeah, but it's like leaving a cabinet full of chemical products open next to your kids.
Should I not do that?
Ideally
How,
not.
how else are my kids gonna know where the dangerous chemicals are if I don't purposefully show them? How do they know the chemical, will kill them if I don't make sure they drink some of it so that they know? Don't actually feed your kids chemicals, please.
Oh, too late. You already inspired a new generation of fucked up people.
Ah, shit.
There it is, and then they can all say, well, Neon told me to do so.
Neon told me to do it. That means he's responsible,
Yeah,
even though he said don't do it. I didn't listen to that part.
yeah, he didn't say it loud enough.
Nothing's more awkward when someone like says a certain thing. Like some scientist says like yeah, back in the 90s there was a dude who was really big on pushing that like yeah, just neglect your children. If your child's crying, the best thing that you could do for them is to just neglect them so that they can grow. And he came back and be like, no, no, that was so wrong. Please don't neglect your children. What have I done?
Everybody's like, yay, I get to be an asshole. Woo!
Pretty much. I wish I remembered the actual scientist's name, but you know how bad I am with names.
I know I'm bad with names. Okay.
Names are just a social construct, anyways.
Yeah.
It's funny because that literally that's what a name is.
Yeah, well, it helps communicate and point somebody specific as well.
Well, that's why we have words for things, right? A name is just a word, yeah, to describe someone. Nothing's more descriptive than a unique name.
Yeah. Not so unique when everybody has the same name in the room.
True.
Oh,
Although that said, people who have really weird names definitely get bullied for it.
do they? I got
I
bullied
mean,
for my name, but just because it ends in ER and everything rhymes with that in French.
well, yeah, but I was just to say like people will get bullied for literally anything. So for sure, having a weird name is up there, just like having a regular name too.
Yeah. People don't need a reason to bully, they just look at you and go, yeah, that I'm gonna bully.
It's awkward though when someone's parent like clearly gave their child like a meme name, like a play on their last name, or like you know they're really into like a fictional character, so they name their kid after the fictional character.
Ugh, that's
Yeah.
the worst. It's not a pet that you get, it's a human being that has to live with this.
There's a lot of little Khaleesi's running around exactly because of that in Game of
Yeah,
Thrones,
yep. Too bad she goes crazy at the end.
right?
Oh no.
And Khaleesi isn't even her name. That's just what they refer to her as. Daenerys actually is an okay name.
Yeah,
Which, to be fair, there's probably more Daenerys's or Daenerys than Khaleesi's. I would hope at least.
I would think people would learn to be original instead. Alright.
If you had to name a kid, not necessarily your kid, but just like a kid, what name?
Uh, I do like the name Set a lot,
Ki-
to be honest.
Okay. Keep in mind though, whatever name you give them is going to heavily shape them as a person. So if you name someone Set, you just created Set, which you probably are okay with.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
What does that
That,
mean
that
for the kid?
uh actually I don't know Set's lore. So
He's
you
a
you'd have to tell
Egyptian
me.
god.
Well, yeah, I guess that is true. I know we were talking about the League of Legends set, but yeah,
Ah, no, no, not even. I
the
actually had
the
Seth
the
Rogen in mind too.
oh, but
But
I could totally see like Egyptian set showing up and like, well, you named him after me, so I'm his godfather now.
cool.
Coincidentally, Set's my favorite League of Legends champion too. You'd think it'd be like Nasus or somebody, but no, it's Set. I could totally see an Egyptian god named Set preferring to play Set rather than a different Egyptian god.
I mean, why would you want to self-insert?
I mean, I feel like gods are vain like that, but I could be projecting.
Rejecting your vainness.
But maybe Set's actually really chill. I even forget what Set is the god of in Egyptian lore.
I think he deals with the dead.
Wasn't that Anubis?
Oh, you're right. But I think he's like an asshole or god of plagues or whatever. He's
Oh,
not a
yeah.
cool thing.
Well, god of war, chaos, and storms.
Well, there we go. Kind of an asshole.
If I was a meteorologist on a weather station, I would totally like thank Set for this glorious weather. Or if like a storm is coming, I'd have to be like, we want to ask Set to make sure this storm doesn't ruin everything, please, Almighty.
Said the Almighty.
Isn't it weird though how there's like gods will often have a bunch of different things that they do? Like he's the god of war and chaos and storms.
Well, they kind of come together, don't they? Ish.
You think?
I mean,
But
when you
what
create
what
war,
the
you create chaos, and chaos is a shitstorm, so is war.
okay, but that's just a play on words though.
Yeah, but maybe Egyptians were good on play on words.
Maybe. To be fair, some of my favorite writing prompts that I've read are stuff like that, where someone uses a play on words to create a premise.
There we go.
You are Set, god of storms. You were not prepared for this, but you got to deal with all the shit storms of shit, happening. Like, oh, could you imagine like someone rages up a shitstorm and you got to deal with it every time.
Feels like real life already.
Yeah, true.
How often do you gotta pass behind someone to deal with their shitstorm?
Uh, Pretty often, I would say.
Yeah. It's fun, isn't it? The answer is
Yup.
not really.
No, yeah, that was a sarcastic yup.
Yeah.
Okay, what League of Legends character do you think Zeus would play?
Zeri.
Zeri? Really? Why?
She's electric and he probably wants sex with her.
He'd totally play someone hot. Yeah, I guess that's fair. But I don't know. I could see him digging like Volley Bear. Volley Bear is a bear, and Zeus likes turning into animals, and he's also electric.
Kennen.
Kennen, yeah.
Oh god. Your dolls are probably his creation already.
Very possibly, yeah.
Okay, this looks fine-ish. Ooh. Hmm.
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 Trying to think about what I want to do with this here. Because I'm trying to make this pop a bit, but not too much. There it is. This seems fine. Okay. Is there any more details I need to add before I do the light and shadows?
Um,
Did I forget anything?
um,
I think it's fine. I think it's good. Oh, I got hiccups.
maybe you could maybe detail the tree a tiny bit more, but I think it's good.
Yeah, the light and shadow will do that for us.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so first.
I'm still of the opinion you should make the moon look more like the like you should literally just try putting a like semi-transparent layer of a real moon behind the moon, but you did say it might not match your art.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
I really do like how the glowing has come out though.
Ooh. Look at this. Yeah.
Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah, me too. The contrast is wonderful.
I kind of want to keep thinking about different people and which League of Legends character you think they might play. Not necessarily just gods, although they are kind of cool. Like, do you think a Minotaur would play Alistar?
Good question. I'm not sure they would. They would probably play Hecarim because it's like
I've always wanted to be a horse.
it's like the upgraded version of a Minotaur, and they can sprint faster, jump at people, go crazy.
Honestly, I could see that. Yeah, I think Wukong would definitely play Wukong.
He's like, hell yeah, self-insert be like, woohoo! Wah! He would do
The
like the
the
same
que
quotes.
the question though is how many famous samurai do you think would play someone like Yasuo, or do you think they would like see someone like Graves and be like, "Yo, wait, what's a gun? Wait, you tell me I can just shoot someone? I don't gotta like train all these years with special sword techniques. I can just pull out a shotgun? Hell yeah."
I think they would debate whether Yon or Yasuo was the best.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Why do I not see a difference?
It's funny though because you could also add in someone like Master Yi into that, but nobody ever does. It's always Yon or Yasuo. But
True.
Master Yi is like the OG dude with a sword.
He's the
And
Wuchu master.
no, yeah, honestly, a Fed Master Yi is the one I'm scared of the most, just because he presses his ult and you can't slow him, and he just runs at everyone and two shots them.
Yep.
Like you better hope you have hard CC on your team, because if you don't have any hard CC, it's over.
Yeah.
And especially with like how they've added in different ways to reduce the cooldown on your basic abilities considerably. So he's just always alpha striking. You can never hit him.
Yep. That's what I like when I play him in Aram.
Yeah. Honestly, he's also one of those, like, because he's such an older champion, he takes a lot less skill to play. Like he doesn't have any skill shots. You just run at them and you press Q, and the only skill that it takes is like maybe knowing when to press W to get the damage reduction at the right time. But even then, not really. It's still pretty easy.
I agree.
Not that I'm judging him though. Like I think there's definitely room for simpler champions in League of Legends, but it's really difficult for Riot to balance that, because I find what ends up happening a lot at higher elo from what I've seen is that the simpler champions end up being more popular because they're just more consistent and easier to play with.
It's less reliant on luck and everything. Yeah. I figured it might be something like that as well. Because see how all the new champions that come out aren't really played long?
No, yeah.
I'm thinking
Part
it.
of it has to do with the like they'll often come out too strong and then they'll get nerfed heavily, and then they might still be decent, but nobody wants to play them anymore because they're not how they were when they were super strong.
Yeah, but then they're also like too complicated RNG based to play. They're not safe, and people have more experience with older champs.
Nah, that too.
Yon was like really simple when he came out, so that helped him being played more, I'd say.
Yone just has that really unique mechanic of pressing E. At least I think it's his E, the one that creates the spirit thing that you snap back to, so he can kill you from like 3 screens away,
Yep,
and then just teleport back safely.
he's an ass.
Like I think, like, for example, Aurora, I think she's not super popular from what I've seen, just because her ultimate is kind of tricky to use and it's a little bit disorienting.
A little bit.
Yeah, because you can teleport yourself by walking into the edges of it.
Yeah, I think it's more than a little bit tricky, is what I meant.
Fair enough, I suppose. But like someone like LeBlanc is basically the same kit but easier to play. Because that's the thing. People judge you if you can't dodge skill shots, but then you're also expected to land all the skill shots, and both can't be true, and that's why I feel like champions that are less reliant on skill shots tend to be more consistent. Like I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
That said, some of them, like Sona, for example, Sona's damage has been nerfed into oblivion so hard because she's been such a lane bully despite being so squishy that you just can't do enough damage to keep people low as Sona anymore.
So she's become a liability. And then Seraphine came out, the
No,
Sona
yeah,
2.0
exactly.
that everybody likes.
Yeah, everyone prefers Seraphine, and to be fair, Seraphine actually can do good poke damage, and she has a root as part of her base abilities,
Yeah.
which Sona doesn't have. Sona scales really like so amazingly into late game though. Like once you're getting late game team fights, she's a monster because she puts out so much team shielding and team buffs in general. But it's just getting to that point that's kind of hard. I don't play late game champions anymore just because your own team will often refuse to let you scale.
Yes. Mm, my God, there's a lot of ambulances and police outside.
Yeah, I heard that when you started talking.
That is so ghetto. What's happening? What the hell? Damn, that seems serious.
Oh, Samson.
That might actually be the apocalypse. He knows.
Oh no.
He feels it. Mm, we don't hear it too loud, so it's fine.
No, yeah, he should stop in a second. If he doesn't, I'll go check on him.
Yeah, he's fine. Time for some rim light.
Oh God, I just read a story on Reddit of a exhausted 38-year-old woman moves into a retirement home to slow down life pace.
38 years old?
Yeah,
Yep, feels like me soon.
yeah. I feel exhausted and I don't even do anything, but that's because I don't do anything.
But life is too much, honestly. Man,
Rox actually suggested I send her my CV, and so she can send it to the factory she works at. Aside from having to commute 2 hours each way every day, it would be a consistent job.
um, you could move closer too.
That would be possible. I would just have to save up a little bit because I've ruined my savings by rebuying my graphics card.
Hmm. I think the apartments wouldn't cost as much in that area too.
I would hope.
I would hope so too. At least the bus goes directly there.
No, yeah, that's what she was saying, I believe.
Hmm.
Stayed up until like 5 a.m. playing Dead Poly again.
How was it?
Honestly, it's kind of fun. I expanded on my little cabin in the woods a little bit, built whatever things that I could build with the crafting that I've found so far. So like I got a thing to start making fuel. I just gotta figure out how to make corn.
Make corn? Oh,
Yeah,
I feel like the
because
game has added a lot of things since I last played.
apparently it's removed some things too, though. Like we haven't figured out how to make torches to actually have light at night. The best we have is campfires. And Rox was saying that there used to be swimming, not that there was any point to swim, but you could go in the water and you can't anymore.
That's sad, actually.
Yeah. Also, they moved her house. Thankfully, it's still there because when we first started, she thought it was just gone completely, but they just moved it a bit.
That must have been scary for her.
No, yeah,
She's like,
because she's like,
no,
"Where's my house?"
my
Could you
house.
imagine though, like if your house actually moved? Oh, like yeah, you lived in like a trailer park and someone moved your trailer.
It's like a transformer house.
Oh, that'd be even worse. Yeah, you live in a trailer park, but it turns out the whole time you were renting out that trailer, it was a transformer, like in disguise, waiting to, have a mission or need to do something.
He's just
And then you're
waiting
just
to
like,
get
wait,
down to
my house,
business.
dude, my house. And the house is just like, oh, I'm sorry, and it like reaches inside itself to like give you like your TV or something, but it's all like crushed, obviously.
Oh god. Would you do you think they could retain everything in good shape without crushing anything?
I would like to think yes,
It'd
but
be
I don't
nice.
know for certain.
Then again, if you add things, it's like adding foreign parts to the body.
Well, I'd like to think it'd be like them moving around their stomach when they switch forms.
Yeah, yeah, but they would be born with their stomach. If you add a TV in there, for example, it's not
No, but I'm
part
I'm
of
just
their
saying, like,
DNA.
but like maybe like how they transform, they already take into consideration how to move everything so that they don't crush anything in whatever storage compartments that they might have.
But maybe they didn't think they would be some human's house.
True. Wonder what the weirdest like canon transformer is. Like I know there's the one dude who turned into a cassette player, and I think in the more recent movies they updated him to turn into something a little more modern.
Wow. They don't want to stick to their weird older ideas.
They did have some weird older ideas. Like, do you happen to remember or ever see Beast Wars?
Haven't seen it.
Do you know what it is though? Basically Transformers, but instead of turning into cars and stuff, they're in like prehistoric Earth, so they're turning into like baboons and dinosaurs. It was actually kind of like I had fun with that series. I liked it,
It's
and it had some references to the like real Transformers as well, which was nice.
wait, a transformer making reference to real transformer? What does that mean?
Well, like they referenced the Transformers that end up turning into like the cars and stuff.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
All right.
there's a lot of older CGI shows that probably don't hold up if you were to try and watch them today, though. Like Beast Wars being one of them. Reboot as well probably would look really, really dated if you happen to know that show at all.
Not at all. Sorry, I'm close
Oh
to
man.
done with the drawing, so
No, you're focused, and I'm just rambling about things you don't even know. That's fair.
woohoo!
But Reboot was like a really popular animated Canadian show from like late 90s. I used to love it as a kid. Apparently they rebooted Reboot, but it really sucked because they made it live action for some weird reason.
Oh, my eyes!
Oh,
Everything is so radioactive.
someone call Gul'dan.
Somebody once called it golden.
So maybe you will finish this stream.
Yeah, I'm almost done.
Yeah. The only way we could make this get considerably longer if I is if we talk you into making a backside to your playmat.
Yeah. Why would I?
No, yeah, exactly. Like why would you need a backside to a playmat? You could do it though.
No, I want it to be carpet so that it sticks to the table.
Yeah, no, yeah.
There's still something bugging me about this. Oops. Oh,
Oh, oh.
so cool.
You have a lot of fun playing with the colors, don't you?
Yes.
It does look like fun to be fair, so I don't blame you.
So much green. Ah, my eyes! I'm giving me epilepsy. Aha! I'm getting close to what I want. I feel like I'm doing too much to the drawing and it's doing bad things.
I don't think so. I mean, just don't go too crazy with the color filters, but a little bit isn't bad.
Oh, I think that's oh, I like okay, I like that. I think that's it.
Yeah, it looks good. If you think it's good, I would agree. I don't know how to improve it personally.
I know how to improve it. Oops.
Oh, signing it, yeah.
There we go. He's complete. Wait, I'm gonna zoom in.
Did did you flip your drawing to see if you still like it flipped? Because that's what you always tell me to do.
Oh no. Loading, please wait. Ah! There's a fruit fly on my fruits. A little shit.
I hate fruit flies.
I hate them too.
It's really thinking about this.
Yeah.
It's because it's got to gently flip the rats. Any day.
Eventually. You can't see the loading bar?
I could. I don't see the loading mouse wheel anymore, but I assume it's because you moved away from the screen.
Yeah. It's like halfway there.
Oh,
Let me show you. Let me show you the world.
oh, that's slow.
It's a little more than halfway. Getting there.
Getting there.
See, this
Any
file is
day now.
so fat. Your file's so fat. It covers 2 time zones.
Your file's so fat it's uncompressible.
My whole PC is freezing.
Your file's so fat you gotta store it on 2 separate hard drives.
Yeah. Oh. Gotta use all my 3 SSDs. Let's go.
You have all this on an SSD, right?
No.
Oh, that would explain why it's extra slow then.
Oh, yeah, I could. I should save it on the SSD next time.
Is Photoshop running from the SSD or did you install it on a hard drive?
Hard drive. I
Oh
got my
yeah, that
SSDs
too.
after. Yeah. That's the problem. Oh, it happened.
Ooh.
Oh, it's making me dizzy a bit because the angle
The
switched.
perspective switched. Yeah. It still works though.
Yeah,
It's
damn, that's different. I like it. I enjoy it, I think. Um, hmm,
are you thinking you like it more like this?
almost.
You could always print a version of both.
True. What do you think? Do you prefer that angle or the other one?
Um, Actually, I do kind of really like this angle
Yeah. Oh, and not only that, but my signature would be not in the
on
way.
the opposite side. Yeah,
Bam.
definitely at least save both angles though.
Yes. Well, I mean, I can just always switch it afterwards. It's not too.
But it's gonna take like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm saving. I'm saving.
Uh, Good.
Oh no. Oh no. What happened?
It didn't crash, did it?
No, but I think my cat nibbled at my cable.
Oh.
I'm just realizing the cable to plug my tablet is destroyed.
Oh no.
What the shit?
That
What?
sucks because it's kind of a really special wire, so it's probably gonna be a bitch to like buy a replacement if you need to.
Yeah, what the heck? Uh,
Aw,
Yeah, I have to get me some electric tape and just put that on there.
yeah. They probably sell things that you can coat stuff with to keep cats from wanting to eat it.
Yeah, well, I don't want to coat my whole room with stuff just because.
No, no, yeah, yeah. I know.
Nah, he's not usually an asshole, but probably something pissed him off and he did that while I wasn't looking. Either that or I've been
You
breaking
you
it without noticing.
you weren't giving him attention.
Or I was giving him meds and he did not appreciate it.
That as well, yeah.
Alright, still saving. Can you see the saving bar at least?
No, yeah, yeah. That I can see. Well, not the bar, but like on the top left where it shows the percentage.
Oh, you don't see the blue at the bottom?
Oh, no, actually, yeah, I do, but that's not what I was looking at.
Well, both works.
Yeah,
The fly finally took a break.
it's still in the cup.
Yep. Oh, she's not getting out.
Oh, oh,
Don't think she can fly anyways, because her wings are full of liquid.
no, yeah.
She heard me, she's like, oh,
Help,
I'll deal with
help
her after
me.
stream. I'll put her outside.
I'll deal with you.
What I could do is like wrap her in a piece of toilet paper so that it soaks the liquid and then just leave her outside. She's gonna dry on her own. If she doesn't get eaten by the thousands of spiders on my balcony.
Immediately eaten.
Well, probably not from the floor, but as soon as they start flying, bloop, into a web. Oh, there's that one spider in my kitchen window outside.
Are you gonna feed that spider?
No, I can't because it's too high. I can't get there. But she's a beast, man. I It's a tiny spider, and it managed to kill two what are they called? Earwigs? Those little bugs with
Yeah,
pincers.
yeah,
And
earrings.
yeah, they're twice her size, and she managed to kill them. And she even killed a spider twice her size as well. And I'm like, what
Oh,
the fuck kind of badass is that one?
spiders are kind of vicious. Yeah.
She just has this graveyard by my window, and she's so tiny, but she has so many huge sprays in there, and I'm like, how? What kind of web did you make? That's crazy.
Yeah, don't underestimate a spider.
She's something. She's just a baby too. I can't wait to see when she's an adult. It's gonna be
Yeah,
crazy.
with all that food waiting for her, she's gonna grow.
I
You,
have
you
to go
reminded
check
me
on
of
her.
the spider isekai. That one was a fun one.
Yeah, that one was not full of perverted stuff.
Nope.
You know, they should do the same they do in the isekais, but switch the sexes around.
Like make a perverted female protagonist? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah?
I mean, they don't have to be perverted, but there's plenty of isekais where the protagonist is female. I mean, not
No,
not
no, no,
plenty, probably not as many, but
no. But like she's perverted, and all the men are trying to be with her, but in the sense that they're like slaves and simps and all that shit.
oh, okay. You know, there's probably like a hentai that has this exact premise, like for sure.
But she doesn't have sex with him. She just wants to, like be in charge of them, belittle them, or whatever. Uh, or it just has these weird fantasies to satisfy. I don't know, just like have it be super creepy, but it's a female towards guys instead of a guy towards females. And I bet you people are gonna be, yeah, this is fine because it's a
It,
female.
well, yeah, probably. You're not wrong.
Hmm.
Double standards are a thing. I'm trying to think if I know any isekai like that off the top of my head because I know of some that have female protagonists, but none where they're like just exceptionally a shitty person.
Yeah. I wanna,
I don't think there's any where they're considered a shitty person.
if I were a movie director, that's what I'd do. I'd make a lot of movies that are controversial, but they're basically switching the standards around and then just shoving it in people's faces and being like, well, that's what you're doing. Why is it right when you do it, but it's not right when they do it?
Right?
Or have two stories that are the same story, but one is an ugly dude and one is a sexy dude, and see how people react. Because
But you buy the DVD and you get like a 50-50 chance to get the sexy dude or the ugly dude version.
it's a captcha. Yeah.
There's also like a really rare third dude that you can sometimes get, and it's considered like a collector's edition.
Oh, that'd be so funny. I want to do stuff stupid like that, but it's memorable because people go like, "What the heck happened there?" But they like it.
Okay, this is sort of a tangent, but somewhat similar. There's some like you know animated video animated video I want to say animated video games, but like not like video comma games where it's like live action people making like a multiple choice skit where like it's like a couple minutes of like something happening and it'll like give you a multiple choice option type stuff. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of like notoriously really bad ones, but they're popular. Like people play them because they're just so bad. But you can tell like the people who made them put like 5 minutes of effort into making them. But like it'd be fun to do something like that.
5 minutes for hours of entertainment.
Yeah.
I yeah. There are so many projects I want to go through. Like there's a game that I was working on too that I'd like to finish eventually.
Yep. I believe I know what you're talking about, unless you have more than one game.
No, no, it's the one you started writing for. Yeah,
Yeah.
almost
Have
done. One last
you,
save.
you haven't actually been doing anything for that game, right?
No, I haven't touched it in a while.
Okay, that's what I figured, and kind of why I haven't touched anything either. But if you ever get back to it, let me know, and I can do the same.
I'd really like to get like a team going with a bunch of people.
No, I know.
It'd be nice. I want to do teamwork stuff. I want to find a group of people, work on projects together for fun. It's a lot easier when you do stuff with a group of people because you can encourage each other than just try to do everything on your own. That's boring.
Yeah, especially if you don't necessarily have all the skills to do everything that you want to do,
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And it's less
or
of
even
a whole of stuff to do when you can share the burden.
yeah, even aside from not necessarily having the skills, it's just a matter of like time and task division. You can get more stuff done with multiple people working on it.
Mm-hmm.
Something that would take you 40 hours would take four people 10 hours, kinda.
Yeah, basically. I'm actually kind of happy with the outcome.
Yeah, it looks really good.
This means I get to start a new project.
Ooh. Do you already have ideas for your next project?
I've been suggested by a friend to draw a set from League of Legends in the Berserker style. Berserk
Yeah,
the anime.
that could work. I assume we're talking about like the actual anime and not like the definitely not like the 3D anime Berserk, right? Not that style, I would hope.
Not the 3D, but the manga style.
No, yeah. The gritty Berserk style. I know what you're talking about.
Yes, have a more serious, roughed up set thing going on. And so it was that my Magic the Gathering playmat was created.
Hell yeah.
kind of fun. Now, once I get some budget, I'll see if I print it.
Oh, how much would it cost to print?
I think it's like $30 with shipping. I'm not sure.
Oh, that's actually not that bad though.
Yeah, considering that it's custom made. I wonder if my friend got his mat because he it was being delivered at the end of last week, I think, or early this week. So I'm wondering if he's gonna have it for today. Oh, can't wait to see it in person if it's the case.
I hope it came out really good.
Me
It was
too.
a nice drawing. It's just a matter of how it looks once it's printed out.
Yeah, I hope it came out well too because we couldn't see the preview while trying to get it done.
Oh, that's bad.
Well, we'll see, we'll see.
That would actually really worry me. Like I don't think I'd order from a site that wouldn't let me see a proper preview.
I've tried like many different sites, but none of them. Oh my god, the poor cable! It's so roughed up. No.
If you could see the wire that I'm currently using for my headphones, you would be like, how is that still functioning? I have a replacement wire. I just haven't needed to use it because this one still works, but it's like beyond mangled. Like this is the most mangled wire I've ever had. Like you can see exposed wiring in multiple sections, but still works.
It's I don't even understand how mine works because some of the wiring is like actually torn.
I think some of that wiring is for protection and like it's not all necessary to get a stable connection. Like it helps, but you don't need all of the copper wiring to be intact for it to
Hmm.
transmit.
Okay, I'm convinced it's the cat because now I'm seeing bite marks here.
All right. Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, I am very angry. There's a shit ton of bite marks. He probably does that while I'm not home. I need to close my door.
I'm really glad neither of my cats ever were in the habit of biting my wires.
Uh,
Okay, Salem, when he's really happy, he'll rub his face on things and try to gnaw on it a little bit. And he has tried to gnaw on the wire a little bit when he's happy, but I've stopped him, and since I've stopped him, he got the message not to do that.
mm-hmm. I'm
Yeah,
angry.
some animals just really like the way it feels to just gnaw on wires.
Nah, he usually has a point to make when he does that, and it's
Mad you're not
probably
home.
manager not home. Yeah,
Yeah, mad you're not home.
it's because when he's hungry, he does all the things possible to get a bowl of food to get our attention, and then when it doesn't work, he becomes nasty instead. He's like, "Oh yeah." Sometimes he will pretend to puke just to get us to go feed him.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a dork.
Misty's been meowing at me really desperately to come play in the basement at times.
Aw.
No, yeah, it's cute. So to be fair, sometimes I do give in because I'm like, oh, you're so cute. Of course, I'll come play with you.
Oh. 6% more and it's saved. Woohoo! And that's gonna be it for today because I gotta take a bus soon to go play Magic. But I need to get prepared first.
Oh, true, it's Friday.
Oh yeah. Tonight is the night. I'm gonna go play them rats. Squeak!
You think you'll have your mat ready for like the week after, or nah?
No, I think it takes about 2 weeks to get. They probably get a lot of orders, then send them in batches. It would make sense.
They would, although I don't know how many orders they would necessarily get.
Considering that there's like at least 6 websites easy to come across for that, it's a they probably get a lot.
Well, at the very least, they've gotten two.
Yeah. I mean, the playmats they can print is not only for Magic the Gathering. They have a lot of other games, and just having a playmat for society games can be fun as well. I say society games, but board games rather. It's because in French it's jeu de société, so
Mhm.
basically society games. I think it's frozen.
No, don't say that.
Ah,
It's just that last little bit. Yeah, that last little bit takes extra long.
there we go. Amazing, it is complete.
Oh yeah.
Ah, yeah. Well, that's it, folks. I have completed this drawing, and next time I stream, I'll try to do something else. And yeah, that's basically it. Y'all have a good
Right.
time. Hope you learned a few things from watching all of this, and see you next time.
Bye.